And why did you join the White Knight
I
Order?
wanted to learn how to fight, so I could protect Falador's people from those who threaten the peace. When I was young, my mother, Ultra, was captured by a Kinshra raiding party.
Oh, that's not good.
I tried to
Was
stand against
she
them,
killed?
but I was no match for trained knights. It is how I earned this scar. Stereo, my father, heard of the attack, but by the time he returned from court, the Black Knights had long since fled.
Oh, no.
I wanted my father to be angry, to blame me for the loss of his wife, my mother. Instead, there was only grief and sorrow in his eyes, and father has looked at me with disappointment ever since.
Yep. Why do you follow Saradomin?
Perhaps you're hoping I'll tell you of the time I witnessed a glorious miracle. Or that Saradomin came to me in a vision and assured me I had a great destiny.
Well, he did just appear right in front of you and was like, "You I have selected myself for your daring and cunning. You will do this task. Yes, I, your god, have appointed you." That did just happen, right?
It is none of these things.
Oh, never mind.
I believe in Saradomin's cause because he wishes the best for his people.
Okay.
Saradomin seeks to protect us from evil, and for Gielinor to be a safe haven where we can live in peace and prosperity. I fight to protect the innocent from those that would do us harm. Our freedom is worth fighting for.
Okay, fair enough. Tell me about the Temple Knights.
The Temple Knights are an elite order of white knights founded by Saradomin himself in the Third Age.
Oh. Saradomin
We
himself
are a
did it.
covert division of the order, dedicated to defeating threats
I like how
to
no
peace and
one's like
sovereignty.
suspicious that we're just standing here talking about Saradomin in the middle of the
Temple
Black
Knight
Knights.
operatives are called in for
freaking
missions
castle.
involving espionage, surveillance, sabotage, or infiltration.
So you're basically spies.
We also get all the best magical gadgets.
Ooh, yeah, so you are spies. So what's something else? About our mission. I know what the Kinshra are. They're the Black Knights. What do you know of Captain
He is a
Duklin?
descendant of Lord Shadwell. His last surviving relative, so I've heard.
Oh, the dialogue's glitching out again. I can hear it.
That likely explains why Captain Dulcin has a relatively low military rank, yet maintains control of the Black Knight's fortress.
Blood.
Lord Shadwell's reign ended in year 163 of the Fifth Age. He was succeeded by Lord Milton, and then shortly after by Lord Sula in year 164.
Lord Milton didn't last very long, did he?
Lord Decarius is the current leader of the Black Knights.
Yeah, interesting.
I've heard that Lord Decarius does not think fondly of Dulcin, but tolerates him due to his family ties.
I hope I don't run into him then. Yeah, I know you're acting on blind faith because Saradomin insured it to you. I already know about the Black Knight's fortress. Actually, I don't know that much.
It is a
about it.
well-defended Kinshra stronghold on the outskirts of Asgarnia. The Black Knights built the fortress upon Ice Mountain around the same time as the White Knights constructed Falador Castle.
Interesting.
Since then, the Kinshra have established other outposts across Gielinor.
I know the Kinshra are. They're worshippers of Zamorak who are also kind of like Templars. Okay. Now let's continue on. Let's have a nice look at the museum. You know, Black Knights are bringing cannons in because they're smart and they recognize the usefulness of strategy, whereas the White Knights are just standing there watching their castle get blown up and being all holy. There's this battle between fire and a book, apparently. Probably the Bible. I mean, it's got to be said. Religious symbolism and all. And I don't think anyone's surprised that the Church of Saradomin is inspired by Christianity, given the setting of this game. Oh, can we actually inspect the traffic?
The scoundrels. I hope their library card was revoked.
Oh, they stole the holy book.
In all seriousness, the symbol of Saradomin on the cover implies it was a holy tome. Look, it's shining with divine energy.
Yeah, and it looks like there's, that guy over there, he looks kind of a little like Jesus, is pissed. There's sunlight pouring from the pedestal where it used to be sat too. I wonder why the Black Knights took
It's
it.
wise to keep a weapon out of your enemy's hands, even if it's not within your power to wield it.
Okay.
That's most likely artistic license.
Yeah, no shit. Do you recognize the White Knight with the head injury?
That's probably ceramic vase. He was wounded during the siege of Falador.
His eye is wounded. It could be Sir Vivian.
Well spotted. Though surviving lost his right eye to a wilderness berserker.
What about the book he's guarding?
Can't say I recognize the holy book. I'll check the Temple Knight archive.
Perhaps this book is a dangerous weapon Sir Doman wants to recover. That's exactly what I was
Good
thinking.
suggestion, but if such a powerful artifact had once been held by the White Knights, I would have known.
Why? What makes you think that you would know? Something tells me you think too highly of yourself. Okay, let's check out this mural then.
Clearly, it depicts a confrontation between the Knights of
No
Saladin
shit!
and
I'm wondering which
most
confrontation
likely
it
the Siege
is.
of Falador. The chap on the right bears a striking resemblance to Ceramic Vase, the leader of the White Knights.
The leader of Black Knights on the left.
It could be this Captain Dulcin everyone keeps talking about. But he was in hiding during the War of 164.
So is this a prophecy of the future?
Most likely it's Lord Sula, who rose
Maybe.
to power after
Yeah.
assassinating Lord Shadwell's successor, Lord Milton. Lord Sula led the War of 164 that culminated in the Siege of Falador.
Fun. I think we could have actually partook in the Siege of Falador when we started, but by the time we got to Falador, it was over, unfortunately. Okay, so, oh no, Lieutenant York is blocking the way.
Captain Dulcin, why is this prisoner not under guard?
Sir Doman sent just the two of us now. Are you suggesting I cannot handle a mere knight as Sir
sir,
Doman?
I merely...
Do you think of me weak, guard?
Absolutely not, sir.
Perhaps you wish to challenge me to a duel? Will a mortal wound satisfy your
That won't be
curiosity?
necessary, sir. Please continue, Captain Dulcin.
What? How their suspicion level? Oh, it started at 25% and I'm decreasing it. Okay. So, yeah. Oh, this way. Gotta go this way.
Captain Dulcin, sir.
Oh, yeah? What do you want, maggot?
I'm sorry to bother you, Captain, but prisoners are not permitted on the upper levels.
Stand aside or you will
yes, sir.
regret
My
it.
humble apologies, Captain. Please continue up the stairs, Captain Dulcin.
Come on, I'm the fucking captain. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Oh yeah, we made it to the kitchen and there's a really bloody cleaver. I do not want to know what they're cooking here. If you know what the Black Knights are cooking. So, we made it to the second floor. That's not the room I don't think we're supposed to... I don't think that's the room we're supposed to go to. I think we actually have to go to the meeting hall here. We're probably going to get confronted by someone else. Oh, fuck. Stay away from up there. I do not want to have that get stuck in those seats and then... Ugh. Oh, man. Is this it?
Captain Dulcin, you have arrived at an opportune time. Are you ready to receive the mark of Zamorak?
Sure.
Splendid. Remove your helmet, and I shall administer the mark.
Oh, fuck. When I have claimed the weapon of Zamorak, then I shall return and tolerate your ridiculous ritual. Now leave me be.
Very well, Captain Dulcin. I will await your strength through chaos. You may proceed up the southeast stairs, Captain Dulcin.
Excuse me, Captain Dulcin.
Fucking hell, why does everyone have to stop me?
I cannot permit a Saladominist to access the upper levels of the fortress.
Fool, he is to be sacrificed.
Sir, you stand before the altar to Zamorak. This... excuse me, Captain Dulcin. I cannot permit a Salad...
I am bringing him to the tallest tower.
For what purpose?
This one's stubborn. He needs some extra encouragement.
I see. It's a long drop from up there, Sarah Dominist. You'll talk if you know what's good for you.
Oh, fuck. Lieutenant Graves. If anyone's gonna recognize me, it's this bastard. I'm just gonna walk
Captain
past you.
Dawson, I have grave news.
Oh, great.
The magic circle has ceased to function, and I can find no trace of your witch.
Oh, no.
I fear our operation has been sabotaged, sir. We have lost contact with the artifact.
Stand aside. I will handle
Yes,
this.
Captain. I shall detain the prisoner while you investigate your chamber's attic tower.
The prisoner stays
Captain
with me.
Dawson, with respect, sir, I must insist. Enemy agents may have infiltrated the fortress in disguise. Oh.
Nice work.
Thanks for the distraction. You might want to see if he's carrying anything useful. The captain's quarters are just up ahead.
So one punch brought this bastard down. Seriously?
We can't leave witnesses. I'll make sure he doesn't suffer.
What? No, don't kill him. You just tie him up somewhere.
As you wish. I hope this doesn't come back to bite us in the future. Now, let's investigate that attic tower. The captain's quarters are just to the north of us.
Jeez. You know, I could have talked my way past him. I mean, this is technically your fault.
Well spotted. The journal's locked with a clasp. The keyhole is tiny. I expect the owner would keep the key upon his person.
Interesting. But the tower is over here, so let's climb up the tower.
A ritual chamber. A dark aura pervades the room. Zamarakian sorcery has been performed here.
So Doman said there'd be a dangerous weapon here. Where is
Look,
it?
up there.
Is that the real Captain Duklin, by chance?
A magic circle. Inactive, thanks Saradomin. Someone has tampered with it.
You think this is the weapon we seek?
I hope not. Circles such as this one are normally used to summon and bind otherworldly creatures.
Yeah, no shit. I've seen one before.
I find it unlikely that Saradomin would seek an artifact so strongly aligned with Zamorak.
Yeah, no. He probably would. What should we do now?
We expected to find Saradomin's weapon in this room, but it's not here.
Instead, we found a ritual
There
circle.
seems to be only one path available to us. Complete the ritual.
No. Why the fuck would we do that?
Indeed. Were this spell to summon forth a powerful demon, we could unleash a great evil upon Asgarnia. Yet I see no alternative. I wonder if Saradomin knew what we would find here.
Servadomin wouldn't have sent us here to dabble in black magic. As long as Sereno controls the demon, would he care? You know, let's trust that Servadomin leads us into darkness to test our faith. As long as I get ruled.
And yet that seems to be the only way to progress.
Someone is asking for food.
That being said, it is my experience that magic has no inherent morality.
I'll trade you. I gotta type to this guy. Do it. Just let me finish this dialogue. There we go.
It is we who wield it for good or ill. We must trust that this ritual will summon forth the artifact we need. All the materials we require should be somewhere in the...
Never mind. Okay.